We are honored and pleased to give this year's award, the Mentee Award. What is the Mentee Award, Prophet?
The Mentee Award is an award that we give to those that have followed the prophetic, that have followed the laws of the prophet and are prophesying and doing the work of the prophet.
And the Mentee Award is one that just walks in that footstep.
Yes.
The spiritual father is there to say, I hate every bit of the thing that you not are because you're supposed to be here. And what does a spiritual father do? They begin to start chiseling off all the negativity. They begin to start getting rid. They're not there to tell you what you do good. They're there to tell you everything that you did wrong.
This year, Mentee Award will go to Prophet Manasseh
Robert
Jordan.
Well, I first met Prophet Manasseh right here at Zoe Ministries maybe a little bit more than 20 years ago.
Maybe between 18 and 20 years ago.
Well, I've had the wonderful opportunity to know Prophet Manasseh while he was in his mother's belly, while she was expecting him. And you knew that there was something different about him.
And just that little goofy smile and the laugh.
He's a young man that has a zeal for God, that loves God's people and loves the prophetic.
The Lord told me this, that God says, the prayer that you asked when you gave your seed about God doing some things around your living arrangements and your housing situation, and it's almost as if God says, you tell her that God says, I'm going to send an angel to begin to start clearing some things around the credit situation. And God says, when you go to the bank this time, approval, the Spirit of the living God. My God, Jesus. Woo!
I love him as a spiritual mentor. I love him as a leader of the organizations that he's running, and I respect him for that. And I just treasure the opportunity of working with someone of his caliber.
Father speaks when he says, you tell Francine that everything that you ask God to do for 3 family members pertaining to the paperwork so that certain things with their documentation can come through, God says, I'm going to give you favor with that. And Father says, where you're living at right now, that you ask God to give you a move, Father speaks to him and he says, watch me give you a turnaround in the next 30 days, thus saith the Spirit of the living God. Oh, lift up your hands and shout to the Lord.
And he was prophesying illegally.
At a very young age.
Going and pulling people to the side in the church and whispering the word of the Lord into their ears.
Speakers.
And couples that he was not supposed to be prophesying to.
About their marriage.
And then turn around as a child. I remember the late Carolyn Harrell.
Yes.
She used to come and stay at the house, and Prophet Manasseh would sneak into her bedroom there as a child and be prophesying to her and prophesying to our guests that stayed home. That we didn't know until years later the things that he was saying to them, and they coming back saying, you know what Prophet Manasseh told us came to pass.
Whatever he sets his mind to something, he's going to do it, and nobody in this world is going to stop him. And so there were just so many possibilities.
I've seen him progress into a man that sometimes I have to blink because I don't recognize. And it's a whole new season for him, and it's a whole new time where the world is not just like, who's Manasseh Jordan anymore. It's, I need to know where Manasseh Jordan is. I need to get his number, his email. I need to be at his meetings. I need to touch the hem of his garment as if he was Jesus.
Prophet Manasseh has gone overseas, is touching the world, touching the globe. His name rings out. When he should have been in school, he was found prophesying. When he should have been somewhere working,
studying,
he was found prophesying. When he should have been sitting somewhere in a church service, he found himself prophesying. And so we're proud to present, as his mother and father, this year, Mentors Award go to Prophet Manasseh
Robert
Jordan.
My prayer for Prophet Manasseh is that the Lord would keep him and use him for his glory.